Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to put Froyo on the Droid Eris. And just so you know, Verizon will never release an OTA update to Froyo on the Droid Eris. It was actually announced that they won't do it. Well, it wasn't really announced, but yeah, I already have Froyo on it. But I'm going to show you how to put it on there right now. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is click the link in the description. Well, I'll have the link in the description to the XDA developers thread. It says Taz Froyo version 12. If there's a newer version, download that one instead, because there will be newer versions after this. So just click the multi-upload link, and then click Mega Upload, and then hit Download File. Oops, well I already have the link open, so yeah, there it is. Okay, and type in that code. Don't use the rabbit share one because it's much slower download speed. And then you'll just have to wait the 45 seconds. Okay, once you've finished downloading the ROM file, you're going to want to open the folder that it's in. And it's right there. And then plug in your Droid Eris via USB. See, I have plugged mine in. And you should turn on the USB storage. Okay, now that USB storage is on, I'll go ahead and click my computer. Well, you don't really need my removable disk. And, okay, now you're going to want to move that ROM file. You don't need to extract it, use WinZip or anything like that. Just drag it over. And you should see this. And just wait. Okay, now that it's done copying the file over, you can go to your phone, turn off USB storage. And just so you guys know, you obviously do need to be rooted to do this. But don't worry, I will show you guys that aren't rooted yet how to do that. You go to the market, wait for that to unblur here, and download HCC Eris one-click root app. You can search Eris one-click, and here it is. You can read the description, and it shows you how to do it. It doesn't erase anything, just so you guys know. This is how I rooted. It's like this. It's the simplest way. You can read the comments. It's a good app. It works. And okay. And after that's done, just follow its instructions to root, and then download ROM Manger. And don't get the premium one. Get the free one. I already have it, so it's going to show up as update because I don't have the update, but I don't really need it. And after you're done getting that, this one is you don't really need to have it, but it's a good idea. It's called Titanium Backup, and it's free. It says needs root, and it obviously does. So this will back up your apps and its data. So, I mean, just so you know, when you flash this Froyo ROM, you'll lose everything, but you'll get it back when you come back to open when you boot up the phone the first time after flashing the ROM. It will have you log into your Google account again, and it will give you all your apps back and your contacts and stuff like that. But it won't give you your app data, so you need this to back that up. And just in case, for some reason, it doesn't give you your apps back, but normally it does the first time you open up Market. But this is just, just fail safe, just in case that fails. Okay. Now after you've done that, downloaded all that crap, you can go ahead and open up ROM Manager. And there it is. Okay, now that ROM Manager is open, this is also optional, but it's highly recommended that you back up your current ROM. I don't really need to do that, so I'm just not going to do it, but, because I already backed it up. But, this will back up everything, your contacts, apps, just the whole ROM. So if you ever need To go back to it, you can hit manage and restore backups, and then hit that ROM. We'll hit that one that you saved as your backup, and you can save as many backups as you want. And we'll save those backups on the SD card. Okay. Also, what you'll want to do is, well, you already downloaded it. Open up Titanium Backup. It should say asking for root rights, and it's already granted it. Okay, just wait for it to finish. Okay, now that it's done, you're going to want to click Backup and Restore. Then hit Menu. Then hit Batch. Okay, now just go to click Backup all user apps plus system data. Hit Run, and it should show a list of apps it's going to back up. Or you could just hit Backup all user apps, and this will just back up all the apps, not the system data. And that's what I'm actually going to do, because I don't need the system data. You're flashing a new ROM. Why would you need the system data? I have no idea. But and then hit run the batch operation, and it should say please wait, and this will take a little while, but just wait. Okay, now that's that done. Took a little while, but it's done. And notification should pop up, batch backup finished, and that's fine. Just hit clear, or you don't have to, but then just close that Titanium backup. We don't need to use that now. And go ahead and go back to ROM Manager. A little slow at opening this app, but it's okay. And we're ready to install the ROM. And go ahead and just hit Install ROM from SD card. And it'll show you a list of everything that's on there. And you're going to want to find Vanilla Taz V12. Oh, that's what version I'm currently installing. That might not be the version you're currently installing, depending on how long after this video you're installing this ROM. So, okay. Oh, and yep, that might happen. ROM Manager is telling me it's unable to open this file. Please remove any spaces from your file and folder path. And that's fine. We can do that pretty simply. You're going to need Astro File Manager for this. Or you could just change the name before you put it on the phone's SD card. That would probably be simpler, but this is just what I'm going to do since this is all I do. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to find the file, Vanilla Taz V12. I'm going to hold it down, hit Edit, and rename. I'll remove the spaces from this. I'm going to hit OK, and it's done. And I'm just going to use Task Manager and everything because I don't feel like keeping it running. Yeah, see 10 apps are running. And you can go ahead and open back up ROM Manager. Okay. And there we go, Vanilla Taz V12. And this will come up. ROM pre-installation. You'll see backup existing ROM and wipe data in cache. You already backed up your current ROM, so you don't need to do that again. But you will need to wipe data in cache. Otherwise, when you boot, you will be in a boot loop. I have tried this before, not wiping data in cache, one of my first times, and it just got in a boot loop, and I eventually just wiped data in cache, and everything worked fine. So that's what you'll do, and hit OK. And hit OK again. And now the phone will now reboot. Allow. And as you can see, the phone is now installing the ROM from Clockwork Mod's recovery console. And you can see it copying files, and this will just be a minute. And as you can see, it finished installing the ROM, and it is now booting for the first time. See that LED flash? There's nothing to worry about, it just flashes, I don't know why. And I'm pretty sure there's a countdown clock after this. I don't know why they added that for the boot thing, that's just what they did. It's kind of stupid though. Used to be cooler, I don't know why they changed it. And apparently they changed the boot thing back to its original thing. It's such a CyanogenMod mod. And yeah, you can just wait for that to finish boot. This will be a little bit to boot because it's the first time booting, and yeah, it just takes a little while. Okay, now that the phone is done booting, you'll see the Welcome to Froyo Taz screen, and you'll just want to click the Android. And to learn how to use your Froyo Taz, you don't need to do that, just hit skip. And set up your Google account. Yes, you do need to do this. And I already have a Google account. Yes, I do, obviously. And I'm just gonna go ahead and... Okay, I've now finished signing in. I'll hit done, and then sign in. And it will say your phone needs to communicate with Google servers, whatever. Okay, it says use Google location. No, I don't think Google's privacy is very well. I'm not going to allow them to my location. Then hit next. Back up my data. Yeah, whatever. You can do that if you want. It doesn't matter. And it says your Google account is now linked to this phone. And it says when syncing icon disappears from the status bar at the top of your screen, the download is finished. So what it's doing right now is syncing your contacts and apps and whatnot. So just finish that up. Okay, and you now have Froyo. And still loading, and it comes with ADW launcher, which I think sucks. It used to come with Launcher Pro, I don't know why they changed back. And just something about CyanogenMod, you don't need to worry about that. Okay, you can see Froyo. I'll hit this to show you the lock screen. See that? I'll go to the market. It's probably downloading a bunch of apps right now. Downloads. Your phone will be kind of laggy right now and slow, just because it's doing all this stuff. Oh, and just so you guys know, the phone is actually overclocked out of the box to 710 megahertz. That's a pretty good overclock. It doesn't really kill your battery, it's actually good. And you can see that it didn't download my apps. Perfect. Not a big deal though, because I use Titanium Backup. I don't know why this happens sometimes. Most of the time it just shows up all my purchased apps here. The apps I bought, like air control, and then I can just install this for free. Of course I already backed it up, so I don't really need to get it, and I'll show you restoring those from Titanium Backup. Oh, I don't have Titanium Backup. That's right. Alright. You gotta go to the market and get Titanium Backup. Titanium Backup. Okay, there it is. Go ahead and hit install.